outside of the traditional social realm. I'd like to say that we're using all these services we have up here, but the reality is it was a nice logo zip file that I downloaded and display. But the point of it is you don't need to do that much, I don't think, to be pretty successful in social media. We're using sort of the standard players, but I think we're using them into some fairly creative ways, which makes them a little bit more effective. And I think we've done a good job of integrating them to the rest of our marketing and integrating them to sort of social mix in and of themselves. One advantage that we have is we have a sexy product to sell. We're not selling widgets, we're not selling paper. It's fun, and people enjoy it. Because of that, back to the comment earlier and the whole discussion of personal versus brand communications, people don't want to be friends with Darcy and I. We're maybe Darcy, but not me. But people want to be friends with Sunday River. They're fans of Sunday River already. They're fans of Sugarloaf. They're fans of wherever you ski. So, we have a product that people love. We have brands that people want a connection with. So, it's like cheating. We're just, to a certain extent, we can just put the basics out there, and people come to us to a certain extent. That's not a very successful strategy because, it'll only get you so far. So we've done a good job over the last couple of years sort of documenting what we want to do. For anybody who went to the big conference last mid-October, let's say this year, one of the presenters made a good point that it all comes down to a strategy when you begin with. And companies, particularly big companies, who start out with somebody in PR or somebody in customer service who just starts throwing up a Facebook page or a Twitter page, they usually grow to a certain level, then they get capped because there was no idea, no strategy where they were going. So we had some fumbles early on we'll talk about, but in general I think we've done a pretty good job of figuring out where we want to go first and then determining how we're going to get there.